Have you ever wondered why some memories, especially traumatic ones, linger more than others? Memory is not just a simple storage unit for information, it's a complex and multi-dimensional entity, akin to a vast, intricate tapestry woven with threads of experiences, emotions, and perceptions. Each thread is unique, carrying its own weight and color. Now imagine trauma as a disruptive force, a rogue thread that weaves itself into this tapestry. It's bold, it's intense, it's potentially damaging. It can distort the pattern, causing certain memories to stand out more than others. The impact of trauma on memory is far from straightforward. It can enhance some memories while suppressing others. The interplay between memory and trauma is like a dance, complex and nuanced. And as we delve deeper into the human mind, we find that this dance can take numerous forms influenced by various factors. Indeed, the intersection of memory and trauma is a unique field of exploration in psychology. So, how exactly does trauma impact our ability to recall memories? To understand this, we must first delve into the science behind trauma and memory. When we experience a traumatic event, it triggers a stress response in our bodies. This response is a survival mechanism preparing us to either fight, flee, or freeze. Now here's where it gets interesting. This biological stress response leads to significant changes in the brain, specifically affecting how we store and recall memories. When we're in a state of high stress or trauma, our brains release a surge of hormones, notably cortisol and adrenaline. These hormones play a massive role in the process of memory formation. Adrenaline, often known as the fight or flight hormone, works to heighten our senses and focus our attention on the immediate threat. This allows us to respond quickly and effectively to dangerous situations. Simultaneously, cortisol helps to encode these intense experiences into our long-term memory, ensuring we remember and hopefully avoid similar threats in the future. However, the relationship between trauma and memory isn't always straightforward. Sometimes the intensity of the event can lead to what we call flashbulb memories. These are vivid, detailed memories of traumatic events that are etched deeply into our minds. They're often so clear and detailed that it feels as if we're reliving the event when we recall them. On the other hand, the stress of trauma can also lead to traumatic amnesia. This is when details of the traumatic event are forgotten or blocked out. It's a form of self-protection, shielding us from the emotional pain associated with the memory. So you see, the impact of trauma on memory is complex and multifaceted. It can lead to vivid, unforgettable memories or cause us to forget traumatic events altogether. It's a delicate balance, intricately tied to our body's response to stress and survival. In essence, trauma can either intensify our memories or cause us to forget them, depending on various factors. Let us now review the main points that we've learned today. Our journey began with understanding the labyrinthine nature of memory. We learned that memory isn't a simple file cabinet of past experiences. Rather, it's a complex, dynamic process involving encoding, storing, and retrieving information. We then explored how trauma can dramatically impact this process. Trauma can lead to vivid, intrusive memories or, conversely, memory loss. We discovered that our body's stress hormones, like cortisol and adrenaline, play significant roles in these memory alterations. Finally, we delved into the fascinating changes that occur in our brains due to trauma. These changes aren't merely destructive. They also represent our brain's remarkable adaptability and resilience. Despite the harsh impacts of trauma, our brains continually strive to protect us, to survive, and to make sense of our experiences. In conclusion, the relationship between memory and trauma is a fascinating yet complex one, showcasing the incredible adaptability and resilience of the human brain. So, what does all this mean for us? Well, the connection between memory and trauma is not just a fascinating scientific puzzle. It's a key to understanding the human mind and its resilience. This knowledge has profound implications for our approach to mental health treatments. It reminds us that healing is not about forgetting the past, but rather about integrating those experiences into our narrative in a healthier way. Our understanding of trauma's impact on memory also underscores the importance of empathy and patience in supporting those who have experienced traumatic events. It's not always easy to recall or discuss these experiences, and that's okay. It's part of the healing process. So, let's continue to explore, to learn, to challenge our preconceptions. Let's keep asking questions and seeking answers, because the more we understand, the better equipped we are to face life's complexities and help others do the same. Understanding the connection between memory and trauma not only helps us make sense of our own experiences, but also paves the way for more effective therapeutic interventions.